First of all, welcome. We're hopping on board with our current leader, Sen Aspect, a player for Sentinels who we've seen a lot of, but this is the Champions League. If you're up there in the arena, the players were able to qualify into these Fortnite World Cup online opens, where there will be tomorrow 6 spots for NAEs up for grabs to qualify into the final. But Aspect right away, even though he's on 9 elims, in a little bit of trouble, Kitty.
Yeah, definitely. Aspect, we saw him, he was already sitting on 36 points on that leaderboard. Here he is with 2 HP. Thankfully, he does have a couple minis that he's able to pop. 3 really high-level players, but there's somebody else above them now dropping down to put the pressure. Plexi picks up Funk as he tries to push down. Aspect then trades it back out to Macwood, putting himself in a great spot. 190 effective HP, and now into top 7. Top 5 is the next threshold, Katie. Strong in this position.
It is so strong in this position. You see him in the bottom right-hand corner, but you also have Crip on that ultimate low ground, or no, on the tarp just below him with one. But Postic's gonna glide down and try and challenge him, but he's pinned out from the storm. RPG comes up, they both get dropped. A decent amount of fall damage comes through. Postic trades one back out with Aspect, but unfortunately falls all the way down, so he's gonna miss out on the last. No, it was just inside the top 5, so he's okay. You have Schmeck in Space XYZ on the low ground. Crip is now waterfalling his way down, but Aspect is able to trade out shots. Schmeck picks up a great elim. Now we have a 1v1. Keep the eye on Aspect as he's gonna take it home. What?
Aspect is a pure monster at this point. I knew he was good. We were talking about him a lot earlier today, but the fact that he just pulled that off.
Only 24 HP, just trying to get inside the top 15. As he sees the loot fall, he knows another player's there, but doesn't pick it up. And that was Blue Tea getting that one right there, as you now have Dongo picking up an elim as he falls as well. You have Aroa up on not the ultimate high ground. Kunzel Fish is up there now.
Yeah, amazing job. We see Blue Tea picking up another elimination. He is in that mid ground. Aroa losing his high ground to the Rift, but he is going to make a play for it again.
Yeah, and Kunzel going down there. That was the player that he had forced to drop out, and another great pickup there with Davian on Jog going down, and he needs to get whatever mats because he doesn't have it. He needs to find a way to get himself lower, and he's trying to snake through the builds, see what other players are there. Now it's top 5. Everyone has gotten at least the 7. They're playing for whatever elims and the victory route. Aroa is on 8, and he sneaks that rocket into the 1x1. And he's going to be able to land that rocket, but not quite convert all the way, as Blue Tea has now gotten enough room to pick it up. Gekumi goes down to Aroa. This is all now on Blue Tea, as we said he was in a tough spot, but he had the resources. He's going to swap onto the minigun from the high ground to try and just burn this player out. Can he convert? It's a 1v1. Gets a great pump shot, trying to cover himself. Cones off the other player, edits himself through. Will he be able to get it? Switches to the AR and gets it with the AR spin. Despite Aroa's 9 eliminations, Blue Tea crushes up 4 elims in the victory route. Nice 14-point match from him, but Aroa really stole the show. 16-point match.
Pushed into the south right now. He is so aware of where his opponent is, able to make that edit play down, re-edit from the shots taken from above, and now just meticulous gameplay, taking that low ground and getting dropped on.
He does get dropped off, but he picks days up with a great trade there. Now is Astonished versus the other player on ultimate high ground. He's looking to find it, not exposing himself. Does have 50 builds. It's Slayer Nick 1 up there. We talked about how he got his way. Use the flint knock, gets himself back up, but doesn't hit the shot. Trades it back out. Looks like he might opt to drop back down and potentially pop one of those minis. Is on the edge of the storm. Does see the tree there. Knows Nick is trying to pressure down. Gets the mini off. Does not own the cone above.
Yeah, you see Acrylic also there in the corner. This is a stacked lobby. We saw Tfue is actually streaming his games right now too, which is intense on him. He's already sitting at 2 eliminations, and look at this loadout. 4 impulse grenades in his inventory, and if we all know Tfue, he's able to utilize these in a great way.
He is.
He's going to have to utilize the resources as well as possible. 700 remaining, and in the end zone right here. These go quick. Oh, he just got a double elimination on Dopai.
There's a double elimination and also kept him inside the top 25, so that is huge. That's a 5-point swing for him there. He's up to at least. Traps himself off, gonna look to reload that RPG and see when he can sneak that shot.
Oh, an amazing timing on that RPG, getting it off on his opponent, taking this low ground and in a 1v1 box situation.
That's so unfortunate. Honestly, it looked like he figured he was going to get the Elam with the RPG, didn't follow up to a swap, and then he got dropped down another box by a player waiting. That's going to take him out, but a great performance from him there, earning 11 points. That's really going to jump him up. We're going to jump on board with Paris 9X now on that ultimate high ground. 10 players remaining, and he's looking to challenge, looking to drop down. That's one of the advantages we talked out. Catching Upsilon there, the player for Rogue, as he tries to get out. You don't get to challenge high ground if that player is waiting. And top 6 players, one more needs to go down, as you have King Cloud taking out McWillie on the low ground. So everyone now has 7 points. It is all about the eliminations and the victory royale. Great play there from Lollop. Now King Cloud on ultimate low ground. Paris takes out T-Chad, so he has ultimate high to himself and all the resources that come with it. This should be his match to take home as he begins waterfalling down. Lollop trying to challenge. Will he be able to get it? Lollop is finding him, gets it off, but King Cloud, no! King Cloud turns it back around, so now he's boogieing on the low ground, and Paris gets it by dropping down because he sees the player can't do anything, knows he has to be low. And again, if you've watched some of our other Fortnite shows before and haven't seen more of the recent ones, we've changed how we spectate these games on Up. We jump in from around circle 4 to circle 5, as Zip gets a great shot right there with the boom bow.
The hill. Anytime you see this zone going up, you know there's going to be a little bit of stress on these players. It is a lot harder to rotate up and make, getting that clean shot.
Able to pick up 2 there right fast, going from 3 to 5 Elams, but also gets traded out, needs to get some space to pop.
Yeah, and we do see Spawn Rapids right now. He's got 3 eliminations in a row there, Sundown. Insane. He must have lined up all of those, and we're spectating Zip again here, sitting on 6 eliminations now, taking out Zayt.
Zayt on that backside rotation and just outside of the top 15, so that's a big swing for Zip, getting him 3 points there, 2 from the placement, but needs to edit himself out here. Good job, but he's going to take 4 storm ticks. So now looking to try and fight a trade out, gets the boom bow out and swap to the pump, but no conversion. But Sharp is super low as we see people heading towards that launch pad. Nobody else going to be able to convert onto it, as these circles are going to get very tense. Circle 8 coming in 5 seconds. If they have been playing correctly and trying to find those, as Mars is able to pick up Smiley. Sharp is able to get a trade out on Dark Wolf as well, but Zip trying to find the space. Great shot there. We talked about how if you edit first, the other player can shoot first. Zip finding it there, but the stink pushing him back. Only 21 HP, 9 players remaining. He
needs to look to get another elimination here. He wants to get that siphon, but his opponent is on him. He wants to get those stinks down. He knows how low health he is, and exactly what he needed there, and a med kit to boot. An amazing job by Zip. When you're in that low health, it is so stressful, and you need to be thinking clearly in these situations.
Up there with that epic rocket launcher, but gets dropped down in front of everyone, gets the shot in, an immediate great swap. We had seen Sharp pick up 3 Elams, but he's gonna go down right there outside of the top 5. Looks like 1 or 2 players got pulled up, but we've talked about this as well. As the circle was dropped very low, top 6, nobody wants to be the last one out, as Zip is able to pick up Dopey. Now Mars trying to work his way down. It's all about the victory out in the Elams. Zip and Dragons in the same box, but Zip showing why he is one of the best. 10 elimination there. It's Pinecone picked up an Elam on the low ground. So now 1v1v1. Mars on ultimate high. Ziff now water falling down to try and get down to Pinecone's box. He's challenging him. He's pushing out. He regained the side of the storm. Will he be able to find it? No, Pinecone jumps back out and gets the angle on Ziff. He picks that one up. 3 left. Looking for Mars now. He's going to opt to box himself up, knowing he got the siphon for the max health. But Mars actually had picked up a little bit more HP before that. Should be able to wait it out. And unfortunately, Pinecone was not healthy enough. Mars takes it home with great positioning towards that end game.
Wow, Pinecone going for that aggressive play and getting the siphon, hoping that it's enough HP to carry him in. He did take a shot there too, which put him down a little bit of health.
Complexity's Punisher. I mean, this is a stacked lobby. 41 players left, Kitty.
Yeah, this is a very, very stacked lobby, and they're only going to get better and better and better throughout the day. We're catching in on 72 hours here. He has use of that heavy sniper, looking to get the edit shot on his opponent.
Do it!
Yes! That's what you love to see. This interesting little...
Yeah, the only way he'd really be put under pressure here was if somebody with an RPG was able to see that, but otherwise he will be able to quick edit out. Now he's challenging up towards the high ground. This player doesn't know he's there. Jfree goes down. Great work from 72. And he edits himself down onto a jump pad and then chains it with that geyser to go through. Ends up getting a great placement. Now 38 players left. Circle 5 is closing, so it is a very dense circle.
Decision making on 72 saves him from that position. He now has that great center zone positioning, taking out his heavy sniper again, looking to get more shots on opponents. Oh, I saw Cypher in there too. This is a stacked lobby.
Cypher representing as well, saying I can show up and play solos with the best of the best. As he's deciding to line up the headshot
I think
and
he
not take the bot.
there, though.
And we saw him hesitate with the early one. He definitely wants to confirm the headshots, knowing it's the one tap. Like that, knowing it is the one tap elim. If the player does have over the 150 effective HP, you don't get that, but he's taking the extra half second to guarantee a headshot. 72 hours, are you kidding me?
This is absolutely insane gameplay coming out of 72 hours. We know him for his amazing gameplay, but he is outdoing himself today.
For that top 5 threshold, and then it's all about the elims and the victory royale. Clarity on that middle tarp, knows there is one player underneath, looking for it, only has one build left, gets forced down, but he picks up 72, which is clutch. That is such a huge elimination worth 3 points, push him into the next placement threshold, but Baldy is that low ground terror, right as Clarity drops on him. 1v1v1, kitty.
This is a 1v1 situation.
Yeah, Clarity has been running down. You saw him, had no eliminations, but the clutch aggression in this absolute endgame, running through the middle ground tarps, finding players in the edits, now gonna off with the campfire. Player challenges and he picks it up. What an incredible clutch play right there from Clarity. Vivid trying to control as much of the center map as possible and already sitting on 3 elims and a bunch of utility.
Yeah, this is the loadout that you want to have going into this mode of the game. 2 jump pads, a ton of traps, 2 slurps, and a full stack of minis. I mean, this is his games to win. Let's see how it goes on.
And it feels really good to just hear that sound. And 2, knowing the player is that much closer to being eliminated. Vivid picks it up, and now we're inside the top 25. So everyone getting those 3 points there, incredibly valuable for him. He's sitting on 7 right now. Pick either from somebody dropping in and forcing on him as he's shooting or getting sniped. But when he does it well, he does it incredibly well, picking up the 5th elim there.
Perspective on him. Oh, no. See, if you do not own that wall, you need to be careful. These players at this level will punish you so quickly for it.
Utilizing a great tunnel out to secure himself. Zone, sees the player rotating behind, gets the peek, gets the elimination as well, securing himself top 5. So
thankfully, there's not very many people left in this end zone. It is a 4 situation.
It is a 4-player situation. Now you have Unknown Army dropping down from that ultimate high ground. You have Dubs on the middle tarp. Vivid dropping RPGs towards him. Oh my God! He dropped him down. The fall damage would have ended up coming through, but the rift goes out instead. So now it is all on Vivid. He puts one poison dart trap down. Will it end up firing? There is a max deploy height, but Unknown Army gets down safely. Dubs gets down safely. We reset it. Vivid gets high ground now. Dubs not safe enough. Vivid punched him beforehand. It is his match to win, and he takes it home. Vivid runs the table. He says, give me the 10 victory out points. Give me the 10 elimination points. You get the L. You get the L because I am one of the best, and I am here to show it. He looks like he doesn't know at all as he breaks through. And Jair, you gotta have more awareness than that. Vivid put on an awareness clinic last game. That was the opposite as Aspect is able to take over the wall, break through, and put that player back to the lobby.
And these players,
I am the player to look out for going into the grand final tomorrow.
Yeah, Aspect is the best player we've seen right now on East. Absolutely insane. Like, so quick to make that decision. Pull out the heavy sniper, take out the wall, and punch him in the face. This is absolutely insane. Aspect is putting on a clip.
Players now, that eligibility restriction gone, but he is still one of the best. Can't edit himself out, so fortunately, going down there at 11 eliminations. So many matches, he's now going to trade out. He's saying, hey, if I can't have a ball, you can't have a ball. As the other player gets it stolen away from him, and Lotus takes advantage of Benzo, picking up the elim and pushing himself into top 5. A big 3-point swing there, and the zone moves back over his baller. He also still has 122 builds,
minis.
but he's going to drop out, takes the advantage on whoever this Gingerbread is, doesn't pick up the elimination, unfortunately. Now, somebody else picking that one up, but does have the slurp to pop off, also has 2 minis, but needs to get the space as there's the mini hill coming up, trying to find whatever space he can. It is a 1v1v1, kitty. And just kind of ride out this high ground as we catch up there. Able to challenge 99, and now he has the mass to cover. The other opponent is very much so out of materials, and he knows it. He flanks around the storm and finds it. Lotus perfectly exemplifying how to utilize a baller, get into late game, and then make the most of your advantage.
94 points and 59 elims.
59 eliminations, 3 victory royales here. How do you do something like this? He is so ahead of the curve right now.
I don't know. We already saw 1 victory royale, and then we saw him lose that game. So what is going on with him? He's just on a tear. But still, all the rest of these guys, remember, it's top 3,000 that go through today. We saw Mega's teammate Dubs actually get one of those dubs earlier, and then all the way through Vivid, we've seen Clarity, Detroit, Destroy, Commandment. I mean, this is a who's who of NA East Fortnite right here, Monster.
It's been a definite crazy standings here. Thank you so very much, Baller, for catching us up to that.